Okay, let's get into this. You hear all the noise, right? I mean, just constant talk about digital hustle, stocks, crypto, online courses.
Absolutely. It's everywhere. Always pushing towards the next big online thing.
Exactly. But the stuff we've been looking at today, it kind of pulls back from that. Takes us somewhere, well, quieter. A place where, money's being made without all the shouting, transaction by transaction.
Yeah, this deep dive is all about what the sources are calling these silent empires. We're talking vending machines, ATMs, laundromats. They might sound a bit boring.
Maybe a little mundane compared to, say, day trading or launching some huge online brand, yeah?
Right.
But our mission here, based on this material, is to really unpack how these physical, sometimes overlooked businesses can actually generate serious cash flow.
And build wealth, quietly, without all that digital drama. And what the research shows is honestly pretty fascinating.
What really jumps out is just how different the sources say this is. It's about, like, calm, predictable income.
Yeah, from machines that just work. They don't need viral marketing or anything like that.
Okay, so let's start with vending machines. The sources make it clear it's not just chips and soda now.
No way. We're seeing electronics, toiletries, even fresh food concepts mentioned.
Yeah.
And the tech, that's changed everything.
That's a really key point in the material, this modern telemetry stuff.
Exactly. Owners can track inventory, sales, even maintenance needs all remotely. That saves so many, wasted trips.
The research mentions starting costs can be fairly low, maybe $3,000 to $5,000 for a machine. Depends on the type, of course.
But the real work, according to the sources, is finding good spots, places people actually are. Gyms, offices, waiting rooms.
Yeah, foot traffic is key.
And the potential profit. The numbers cited are pretty good. Some owners are apparently saying, $500 to over $1,000 profit per machine?
Per month.
Yeah, per machine per month. And the material suggests if you scale that up, say, 10 machines, that could potentially be $100,000 a year or more in profit from small, everyday purchases.
Pretty compelling. Okay, moving on then. The sources look at ATMs next. Here, it's not about selling stuff, it's about access to cash.
Right, and you don't need to be a bank. You just need the machine, a secure place for it, and, the cash to put inside.
And each time someone uses it, you get a fee? The research says typically between, $2.50 and $3.50?
Yeah, around there. And in busy places, think convenience stores, hotels, bars, those little fees add up really fast.
The sources say the main job is just keeping it loaded with cash. Cash flow management, basically.
And a single well-placed machine, the material suggests, could bring in hundreds, maybe even thousands a month. Relatively low effort once it's up and running.
Okay, and finally, laundromats. The sources seem to view these as maybe the biggest player in the silent empire game for scale and stability.
We call them recession-resistant, which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
People always need clean clothes, whatever the economy is doing.
And crucially, as the research points out, they're mostly self-service.
The whole business runs on those machines doing their thing. Now, the upfront cost is higher, no doubt. Could be $100,000, could be $500,000 or more for a good spot and reliable equipment.
But the payoff, according to these sources, is that steady income, month after month.
Yep. Keep it clean, keep it safe, keep the washers and dryers working. That's the core. You can scale by adding locations or services, sure, but the basic model is just machines collecting money per cycle.
So bringing it all together, vending, ATMs, laundromats, what the sources really seem to emphasize is how they all can generate income. Well, pretty passively, right?
Or at least semi-passively, once you've done the setup and found the location.
Yeah, while the online world is all about hustle, being always on,
Mm-hmm.
this material shows people quietly building serious cash flow, potentially funding things like early retirement, because the business itself doesn't need constant hands-on attention.
Exactly. It's not about your social media game or, reacting instantly to market swings. It's physical assets, predictable spots, just quietly making money 24/7.
The research really sets up that contrast, the sort of calm predictability of these machines versus the noise and often the volatility you see online.
Yeah, it's a stark difference.
And it leaves you with this question, really, that comes from the material itself. With everyone chasing the loud digital thing, are you maybe overlooking these simpler, quieter ways to build wealth, things that might be right under your nose?
It's definitely something to think about. Maybe, just maybe, real financial freedom can sometimes be built most powerfully in silence. One coin, one wash cycle, one cash withdrawal at a time.